Greetings everyone, thanks for checking out my channel. If you're new here, and if you're not new here and you're a current subscriber, I do really appreciate you coming back and watching my videos. It really does truly mean a lot to me. Alright, so I figured for Christmas, which is tomorrow, which maybe in your case is today, or maybe in your case was weeks ago, depending on when you're watching this. I figured I would do a review for what some people call the greatest Christmas movie of all time. And that movie would be A Christmas Story. Okay, so A Christmas Story. This is one of those films that's I would put up there with the list of iconic films. Like, everybody knows about this movie. It's really famous. It's got that catchphrase, "You'll shoot your eye out," because of the BB gun. The leg lamp in the window. I mean, everybody in some shape or form has heard about this movie or seen it. I know on some TV channel, I don't remember which one, but they do a 24-hour marathon on Christmas Day. It's just one of those, like, timeless classics, or so called. This review is going to be kind of just, I mean, all my reviews, I guess, are biased because it's all my opinion, but this review isn't going to speak super highly of this movie, so here's why. For me, I don't find it that great. I think it's super overrated. The story is not bad. The script writing isn't that bad either. It actually feels kind of natural. You do get these feelings that, like, this is a normal family around Christmas time. So that part I do like. The part I have a problem with is that the whole movie, I don't know if it's because maybe they used a different lens to film it with, or that they were filming on film, or that just the overall production quality isn't very good. But whenever I watch it, which is only once a year, I get this... The only way I can explain it is, you know when you have a really bad head cold, and your peripheral and everything is kind of like focused down and just weird. Everything just feels slightly off, and that feeling. That's what I feel like whenever I watch this movie. And like I said, I don't know if it's because of the camera, like the film, or the lenses they used, or the lighting, but I just feel like that when I watch this movie. And because I'm someone who gets really connected to visual things, I guess I could say, I just feel those tiny details, and it's almost like I feel it in real life. I don't really know how to explain this and get this across. That's the best way I can. So it's not something I really look forward to watching because it gives me that feeling, and I don't like it. But putting aside the fact that it makes me feel weird, I don't think the production value is really that good. It just, the lighting is bad, the film grain is bad, and I know they were trying to make this film look older than it is, but still, it just, I don't know. I do understand its appeal, though, because it has a big appeal to older audiences who grew up in that, I mean, they didn't grow up in that time period because the movie's actually set in like 1939 or 1940, like right after The Wizard of Oz came out. That's why you see them reference The Wizard of Oz a few times in the movie. But a lot of people get confused and think this movie is like set during like the late 60s. So like most adults. I consider myself an adult because I'm 25, but I also consider myself just an adult. And then there's adults, like parent age people. So adults feel when they watch this movie like they're reliving their childhood in the, late 60s, early 70s, because it was a simpler time. And so I understand that like nostalgia feeling and that draw to something that makes you remember your childhood and everything. But for a modern day audience, so someone like me, I just don't have that same connection to this movie. So I'm kind of wondering, like, in 10 or 20 years, is this movie still going to be the kind of classic that it is today? I'm really not sure. It will be interesting to see how that kind of evolves or doesn't evolve. I remember, I don't know why, maybe it's because my parents were super, like, conservative Christian, but they would not let me or my sister watch this movie until we were, like, I think I was, like, 16 or 17, maybe even 18 the first time I saw this movie. And I still don't know why. Like, it's not inappropriate. There's no real language in it. It's not violent. So I don't know why they, like, shunned me and my sister from watching this movie for so long. Maybe that's part of the reason I don't care for it that much either, because I didn't, like, grow up watching this every year. So overall, for enjoyment factor on this movie, if I can throw away that like head cold feeling, if I can throw that away and just for enjoyment factor, I would probably give this like a 6. But if you factor in the head cold feeling and everything, I'd probably give this like a 5. Like, I'm totally fine with watching this once a year, but I'm also totally fine if I never watched it again. Like, ever. So I'd put this at a 5. For a filmmaking standpoint, like I said, I don't think it's really that well done of a movie. So I'd probably give this a 5 as well. Like, it feels kind of lazy, I guess is the best way to put it. It's just, That about wraps it up for this review. I know I'm gonna have people that disagree with me. So if you do disagree, leave a comment below telling me why. If you do actually agree with me, leave a comment below. So either way, leave a comment below. I love reading comments. I hardly ever get them, so I would appreciate if you left one. Like my video, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you like my content and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and the notification button so that you can be updated whenever I post a new review or a trailer reaction or some random thing I do. Thanks for watching, Merry Christmas, and I hope you see me in another video. Goodbye.